Good morning. It is Monday, July 10th. Where's time going? And it dawned to me probably a couple days ago, like we're halfway through the year. And I know like that was probably June, but like really summer, we're halfway through and just looking in because I'm terrible at having these big, gigantic goals and then being like, why isn't anything done yet? And in the real fact, like so much has happened in this like first half of the year, and there's a lot to congratulate and work on. But there was a moment that I was like, I haven't done anything yet. It's like, yes, you have. So stop it. But my high expectations did not seem that way. So that's where I'm feeling today. And it's just been like the summer energy is here, and yet I am like still with this cold and it's summer, and I'm like, oh my goodness, like what do I do? And I think that's just like extra recipe for love and care and long walks and maybe just like sit in the sunshine, I think is what I need almost. So happy Monday. It's my belly got Deb just vomited everywhere, but not all with it this morning. No coffee can help this morning.
You need some rest. You need to get some rest this week. Yeah, I can relate to that. And I think I've actually conveyed that to my own coach. It's like there's all this kind of background stuff and small stuff that maybe you're not seeing the tangible results. But she assured me that once, a few things it's just going to go gangbusters. So keep that in mind, that even if you're not exactly where you want to be, it's coming. It's definitely coming. So be patient. It's like waiting for the crop to grow and the seeds to grow and you harvest in August. So you've got a month, Ali. You got a month to harvest.
It's so true. And I think like that impatience is just rides very deep in my soul of being like the quick results, doing things quickly and then wanting results right away. And like remembering things happen in seasons or reasons and knowing that things take a long time sometimes to cultivate and trust in the divine timing. Like I'm sure the universe has something better for me than I can even imagine. And just even, I think if we looked at our first episode and now we're getting into like almost our 40th episode, and it's been like this journey that we just dove head first. And it's not that we did a little research, but it was like, no, let's just start. So
and sometimes that's the thing, right? Just starting, not waiting for the timing to be right, but just starting, doing something, not necessarily the grandiose action, but start small, do something. I like that. Do something.
Yeah. And it's like, sometimes that something can like, there was this beautiful awakening that happens with myself in the quietness. Like the doingness I get is important. Like you can't expect results if you're not telling anyone what you're doing or you don't have any of the things that are going. So I get like there's a big component of that. However, my biggest insights, my biggest creative moments have been like actually in that silence, in that moment to reflect or take that long walk to get those moments of like clarity or certainty or surrender to a moment. And that's where I think like flow of like sometimes like, like there is that intense moment of action. And then on that back end, just like, okay, like now rest and recover. And being sick, sometimes I definitely feel like my body is like, well, maybe you just didn't rest and recover enough during your move. All the stress. It's like, all right, thanks for reminding me.
Yeah, if you don't do it, your body will tell you.
Our bodies are so wondrous. They're so wondrous.
What's your body telling you? I know I can relate. I'm feeling a little out of balance and or I have been feeling a little out of balance, and I'm on vacation this week. So I'm really wanting to take that time to like really rest and recover and soak up the sun and just enjoy, have fun, and then come back. I don't know. I feel like I'm going to come back from my holidays and just be riding a high because I've taken that time. So for me, I'm going to do the same. I'm not necessarily sick, but I'm feeling like my body's feeling tired. So I'm going to take that time. And I think you should too, Ali. Take that time to rest and recover and rejuvenate and come back stronger.
Well, what is very fortunate is my partner Nick left for 2 weeks for Europe. And he's like, "Are you
Oh,
gonna miss me?" I'm like, "No." Nothing
no,
like a
I'm
little
not.
cup of honesty, eh? He's like, "Are you serious?" I was like, "I'm sure I'll miss you, but like I'm actually really looking forward to no kids and no boyfriend."
Oh
Because
my
I
gosh.
I forgot how much I miss like just puttering around or not having a million questions about stuff that like I don't care about, or just like again that energy of, and if I'm with women too, like there's an energy that happens when we're alone. And I'm not talking like alone in the bathroom with people around us or alone in our bedrooms, like complete aloneness in our homes. And it's like this like nesting queen comes in. She's allowed to like putter around, do things that she normally wouldn't. It's like this like next level queen comes out. So I know that like leading up to it, I said like I'm just excited to get into my own rhythms, like go to the gym at different times, eat at different times, and find what works for me, because we work on very like I'm this dolphin like never sleeping person. He's this bear wolf that enjoys like late nights, late mornings, like just very different schedules. So even to have like my own sleep and be able to get into that, I think has been going to be so important.
Well, you guys have just integrated into this new house together, and it is something about always being around somebody else's energy, and taking that on. So yeah, that's really, I think it's going to be great for you.
Oh, I
Actually.
love it. Like, what am I going to do today? And I was surprised because normally, I say normally, like I used to be so scared to be alone or scared to do things alone. Like my social anxiety would flare up. And being alone, it would be like, oh, am I missing out somewhere? And what do I do? Because I would not know how to be alone with myself because I was always around people. So during COVID, it was like when I moved to Toronto, it was different because I didn't know as many people. So that was like my first test. But like when you're alone at COVID and there's just people start getting scared of you, like the whole fear, it was crazy. That was a true testament of like finding comfort in my own being, finding comfort in like who I am. And now that I had that like grounding period, I really miss it even more than I ever have. And I thought like it just got that taste of like what coming back to home, it feels like coming back to my own energy, or doing like the little, again, like the silly things on my schedule and not have to explain things like my little weirdoisms. I think everyone has them. It's like, just this is how I do stuff. And I like to do it this way because I'm my own little weirdo. And that's perfect. But not that he wouldn't care, but it's just like I don't want to explain myself of like why I enjoy what I do. So yeah, like my mini vacation is like staying nesting at home without any masculine power around me.
I love it. Take that time, rest, rejuvenate. I think that's the theme of the week. Listen to your body. Really
What are you
listen.
gonna do nothing today?
What am I gonna? I have so much
Or
to do
anyone?
today.
Or I guess like this week, what are you gonna like?
This week.
Like I
I'm
call
gonna
it
be
non-time, where you don't plan it even. It's like, what do you got? Like nothing. I
going to
don't
the
know what I'm
beach.
gonna do, but it's nothing.
Sometimes those are the best days though. Just doing
Mhm.
nothing, right? I'm going to the beach this week. So I'll be on the beach, soaking up the sun, rejuvenating, coming back stronger. So I encourage everyone to take a little time to do the same, rest and rejuvenate, listen to your body. Or maybe your body is like saying, I need to get out in nature or go for a walk or to exercise or work out. Listen to your body, really hone into that. I encourage you this week. So, on that note, thank you for joining us. I hope you have an amazing week. Make sure you check us out on Thursday for an episode of Connected Conversations, and we will be